many? One breakfast. OK.
I think next door will win because they're getting more on their plate. And that's what the British public wants.
Before long, people are queuing up to buy the breakfast with the beans.
Baked beans are important to breakfast. I think it's just the British breakfast, isn't it?
It's really, really nice. Look at that lot. Fried bread. The wife's not here, so I can eat it, see? It's...
Full English... Oh, it's loud, isn't it? Full English breakfast. £7. Come on.
No, you've got to come here. This is a better breakfast. Come and get your full Monty here.
An hour in and falling behind, Anne sneaks off to get some intelligence from their rivals over a fag.
We do our breakfasts, and you can have a choice. You can have beans and tomatoes, or you can have beans or tomatoes. But you'll find, well, I'd say 8 out of 10 people will have beans.
I know what the customers like and what the customers don't like. He would have been a boy when I started there.
Well, what you've got to do, you've got to keep on and on at him. Because he doesn't realise that he's losing out.
I'll have to bloody wisen him up, I think.
Back at the van, the pre-match rush is in full swing, and Heston's breakfasts are going down well, even without the beans.
The bacon is really, really good here, and the eggs are cooked absolutely perfectly. I don't think you could cook a better egg.
Black pudding was absolutely delicious.
Did you enjoy it?
It was the best breakfast I've ever had.
Oh, good,
Absolutely superb.
Good.
So I better not have another one.
Well, yo, you watch your figure.
That was chaos. It was chaos.
As the rugby starts, breakfast is over. The score is tallied, and the Giggling Sausages breakfast has beaten Heston's 88 to 65.
They do want beans, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah. You get more people that'll have your beans rather than your tomatoes.
I hate to say this, but I might have to concede on the beans. She has to be 100% behind this. She's got to fight to the death to push this breakfast through and to just sing its praises. Part of me thinks that without baked beans being involved there somewhere, she's always going to have a nagging down.
Heston is still waiting for feedback on his new menu proposal from Ian Pegler. The little chef boss hopes the two of them can forge a more positive working relationship.
In my career, I've dealt with a number of celebrities who I felt were absolutely disingenuous. But the one that really impressed me was the lady that opened the travel lodge at Northrop Hall, and she was in Heidi High. I can't remember her name. No. The other one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She was absolutely lovely. And I rank Heston with her in that I think he's a really genuine guy. And you'd think, gosh, I'd like him to be my friend.
Ian and his team arrive in Bray to give their verdict on Heston's new menu.
I feel really comfortable with this proposal. Trouble is, I'm sure Ian's going to have a lot to say about it.
Okay, I got this one night in my hotel bedroom, and I thought you'd actually captured the essence of what this is all about.
Great.
I actually had moments of joy because what I saw in here was the Heston that I was hoping for. And of course, I was really pleased because the first time I met you, I talked about, you said to me about British, and I said to you, well, what's British, Heston? You know, the biggest dish in the country is chicken masala, which you then railed at me. And so it was a wry smile when I saw that on there. Tracy?
I thought it was great. There were things like liver and bacon and syllabub, which I think have got a real quality feel about them as products.
Executive Chef Calvin, responsible for all Little Chef food, is more sceptical.
But I was disappointed with the wow factor, the content, things like the Olympic breakfast, bacon butter, healthy breakfast granola. Mm-hmm. It's not wowing me. There's nothing.
What would you like? What would wow you? What would wow you?
What would wow me? Something like Eggs Benedict.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it is folly for us not to listen to somebody who has a view that says this is what he's heard, and this is what he's seen, this is what people have told him. But I think we've got to do pop 'em and see. Let's see what happens, because there will be the acid test. Right? Yeah.
Ian may have given the menu the go-ahead in the Popham Little Chef, but Heston's concerned that it won't ever reach the rest of the chain.
And I've come away from it, I keep thinking, why was he was just, everything's good, supportive. Do they really want to do this? Are they really prepared to take those steps to cut their profit margins down, improve the quality of their cooking? Or really, what are they just looking at this, that actually we can take this one site, our budget for this one site is a great opportunity to get some marketing for Little Chef.
It did take me a while to take it in and go, hang on a minute, what does this mean for our customers? What does this mean for our staff? Have we gone, is it too far, etc. Then all of a sudden I thought, well, actually it doesn't matter, because this is a concept. We're going to try it out in one restaurant and see how it goes. And if the public say, no, we don't like this, then we'll change it.
If I'm thinking all I'm doing is actually giving them a great marketing tool, I'm not interested.
In 3 days' time, Heston's new breakfast will be trialled in Popham. For this to be a success, Heston will need to convert the staff as well as Little Chef customers.
This is when it really matters. This is crunch time. If the staff aren't behind it, how on earth are we going to serve it to anybody? I'm sure there's going to be resistance.
I'm very Little Chef through and through. When somebody comes to mess with the product, I don't quite like that very much.
Heston's new Olympic breakfast is the centerpiece of the new breakfast menu, which also includes scrambled eggs and smoked salmon, fresh fruit granola, smoked kippers, and beans as an extra, which has pleased Anne no end.
I'm completely behind it now, and I really do like it.
Well, you can't let them do.
I know, yeah. Don't let them talk me. Yeah,
don't let them talk to you going in. You're one of our team now, and you know.
Oh, I won't let them talk me out of it.
The time has come for Anne to teach the Popham staff how to cook the new breakfast.
The tomatoes, they get coated in this oil, and I put these on first. I'm just waiting for the dish. We're going to do the sausages in the oven, as we do anyway, just as normal. You just put, well, I know I've got my back.
Tongs, yeah?
Yeah, we would normally use the tongs, and I better use the tongs because the bloody things on.
Tongs for bacon.
Which ones, what colour do you use for?
Red.
Oh no. I'm supposed to do two because I had all the bacon. Because I had all the bacon in my thing, I've put it all on.
Okay.
This mustn't
Careful,
break.
careful, careful. Careful with the eggs.
Yes.
Just two or three drops on it.
Just a couple, just like that, you know, just...
It's the first time the staff have seen the replacement for their much-loved Olympic breakfast.
That pudding is really, really nice.
Isn't it lovely, Joe?
Really nice.
I love the oil on the tomatoes.
Heston, you can't deny your food is...
You can, yeah.
That moment that just happened then, it's almost made all of the heartache, the stress, and the flipping hassle with this almost made it worthwhile.
But just when everything seems to be going smoothly, Heston receives some disturbing news. Little Chef are about to launch a new menu nationwide, and it's not his.
We're changing the menu next week, you know, with the chef.
Wait, you're a chef?
Yeah.
I know, it's bizarre, isn't it? I mean, I know what's coming off of the old menu, and I know what's coming in on the new menu.
Yeah.
So what's coming off and on?
There's things like, there's liver and bacon coming on.
Lamb shanks.
Lamb shank, and stuff like that.
I'm loving it. Not. Liver and onions, which
It's on our
is on our menu. Lamb shank, which is on our menu. Chicken tikka masala. Do you think the Little Chef board are actually looking at this as a marketing exercise for them? But why on earth would they have such a quick menu change at the very time when we're meant to be completely rethinking the whole
Exactly.
concept?
I don't know. You've asked the $1 million question.
Well, I'm going to have to find out. I don't think they've got any intention whatsoever of taking my new model and running with it across the country. If I didn't sign up to change one restaurant on the side of an A road for 3 months, the challenge